Oh, you again.
Yes, and I found something and I thought I'd bring it in.
Oh, man. You know what happened the last time we had some old tech in the studio?
This episode is brought to you by our title sponsor, Team Cayote.
And also our fantastic partners.
Team Savox, Tonisport, Invisible Speed, Mayako Youth Mentoring Program, Beach RC, Orlowski Racing Line, RSR. EuroRC, Mole Graphics, 36 Mood.
Would you stop playing with that? Really, it can be dangerous.
Look, it hasn't been struck by lightning or anything like that.
Ah, no. Well, what about all that damage on the back?
Oh!
Oh, man. Well, look at... Oh, it's 2007.
Well, let's do this. I'm Nick Damon.
And I'm Frank McKinney.
And it's 2007. Orlowski Jr. leaves Lowsy and teams up with Mark Pavidis at Cayote, who has bought Team Orion, apparently.
Team Associated tests the RC12L5 at the Cleveland Indoor Nationals, one of the biggest dates on the US on-road racing calendar.
Even though hard-case LiPo batteries are coming thick and fast to market, nickel metal hydride continues to be released with 4800 milliamp batteries on the market towards the end of the year.
Unfortunately, countries including Norway, Sweden and Belgium have temporarily banned electric racing due to a bad batch of nickel metal hydride battery cells that exploded when charged.
That's wild, but electric racing is still absolutely booming along. The number of four-wheel drive 1/18th cars this year was absolutely crazy!
Team Durango got started officially after offering hand-built four-wheel drive buggies since 1999 and even winning the Euros.
Proline is one of the first tyre brands to release pre-mounted tyres. J-Concepts tyres did great on their debut.
GURP has released an entire clothing line.
And now here's your main story from 2007.
rcracingtv spent 2007 travelling up and down the UK to follow the BRCA National Series for electric touring car and 1/12 scale.
Yes, from the glamorous confines of a school locker room in Milton Keynes.
Well, you did get to go to the Cotswolds as well. That's pretty, lovely place.
We also went to lots of fields all throughout the UK as we covered the highlights of the racing calendar.
Including all the school gymnasiums to catch the BRCA 12th Nationals. That's where RC Racing TV caught up with 2006 touring car world champion Andy Moore.
Andy Moore back on home soil, and we can reflect now on that superb win in the A main at the 2IC in 12. You must have been very pleased at the time. Do you feel more pressure going in as the world champion, or perhaps the fact you've proved it means that you can relax more?
I mean, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on myself, to be honest, because knowing that I've won it once, I know I can win it again. It's a track that I'm quite comfortable at. I've been a few times before. I really like it. I like the place. We'll just have to see what happens. I mean, there's any number of people that could win. I mean, you might see a resurgence from Surica, and it's his home track, so who knows? You'll see.
In driver news, Gilles Groskamp joined Tamiya to beef up their racing team, and X-Ray picked up loads more drivers, including Brian Kimwell, Jerome Sartell, Elliot Harper, Kevin Brunsden.
Robert Battier and Elliot Boots also joined Team Associated. Loads of other driver movements in 2007.
And we already mentioned Mark Pavidis and Orlowski Jr. going to Cayote full-time.
See, it's always silly season.
2007 was a big year for truggies, with the UK possibly the first nation to run a full national series.
It's also still a big time for electric touring cars with the Reedy Touring Car Race, DHI Cup and LRP Touring Car Masters happening, and Tamiya building up its race team as we mentioned.
New brands were pumping out unique chassis designs, and an unknown Eastern European brand releasing a car without traditional shocks.
Lots of brands announce new products. Does anyone still have these cars in the future?
Yes, let's find out if in 18 years' time we're still talking about McPappy, X-Factory, ATS Tyres, Works Racing, Motonica, DXF, Caster, GS Racing, SH Engines, STS, Sorex, Radical, Active Holly and Academy.
Whew! Definitely boom times for RC in 2007.
You know, Frank, apart from a drafty church hall here and there and a wet field in Wrexham, we went to some significantly more glamorous places in 2007.
Where's that? Oh, Lost Wages. I mean, Las Vegas.
Oh, come on, please, please. That should be my line, really.
Oh, well, that's true. But, you know, who else was in Vegas that year?
Scotty!
Where on earth is Scotty?
We're here at the 2IC, the Indoor International Championships at the South Point Hotel and Casino in sunny Las Vegas.
Before we get to the racing action, let's catch up with Scotty Ernst, the man and the voice behind the 2IC Championships.
Scotty Ernst, the voice, the legend. How did you get into this game of calling radio control car meetings?
I started just when I was racing as a hobbyist myself. I just filled in one day, you know, needed help, and I didn't do a very good job. And then I opened my own hobby shop, and I just kind of just started doing it as my job to run local races every week at the club. And I don't know, I just started doing it more and more and more, and for some reason I really started enjoying it. And then when I would travel to different meetings and race, you know, hey, Scotty, you want to do this? And do it. And I did it, and it's just kind of just come something that I have fun doing.
Now, Little Bird tells me, well, actually you did, that you might be trying to run a series in Europe soon.
Yes, that's something it's pretty much rolling along. I've become friends with Uwe Reinhardt, Mike Reinhardt's father, and been friends with Mark. And I went over to announce, be the speaker at his meeting, Speed Week that he does. And we kind of talked about having a race series and things like that. So over the course of the year, we put it together. We're going to have a 5-race series. We're going to start it in Europe, in Germany, for his Speed Week. Then we're going to go to Denmark, Netherlands, UK, and then we're going to finish it off at his outdoor facility in Germany.
Sounds great, Scotty. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you guys covering the event.
All of that electric indoor racing brings us nicely to our title sponsor, Team Cayote. Also in 2007, JQ won his 4th Nordic Champs title, joined OS Racing and Team Durango, won the Truggy Off-Road Meeting in Italy, started his JQ brand with Himoto, and left Hobao in 2007. Let's see more about that.
2007, the good old days. A lot happened, but the biggest thing was that I had a change in mindset. I decided to make my own car. It took 2 more years, but then finally I started my own company and made my own car, and the rest is history. So 2007, that was the starting point. So I would say it was a good year.
We hope you enjoyed this look back at RC Racing TV of 2007. For more, check out the full RC Racing Season 2 playlist.
And if you were racing in 2007, let's see your racing photos from back then.
Yes, drop us a line at shout@rcracingtv.com.
And that's it for this week. Once again, we want to thank our amazing title sponsor, Team Cayote, and our partners.
Team Savox, Tonisport, Invisible Speed, Mayako Youth Mentoring Program, Beach RC, Orlowski Racing Line, RSR. EuroRC, Mole Graphics, 36
And we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Hey there, we can't believe it, but you've made it to the secret after show.
Yes. First, we want to honor our heroes.
And for everyone else, we don't want to say goodbye. We want you to join us.
Yeah, if you want us to be able to keep making this content and coverage, there's a few ways that you can help.
Yeah, first and most importantly, you can hit subscribe.
Then, if you really want to support us, you can become an RCTV Hero by joining the channel. Click join down below on YouTube, and the link for that is also in the description.
If you want to rep RCTV, then go to rcracingtv.com and buy some merch.
Finally, if you want to help us just keep the lights on, then you can buy us a coffee right here.
Right down there, or in person if we bump into you at the track.
Now, if you're still watching after all that, then it's time to pick your next clip. I would say the top one.
No, I think this one is way more their speed. I think this is the one that they'll like.
Okay. Well, either way, thanks and goodbye.